I'm going to start this morning by looking for eggs. Wendy left the ducks out earlier this morning, so they're probably laying in their most usual outdoor spots. Well, Roundy is in here, so she's still laying an egg. Come back and check on that later. And then Little Poof is on this other nest with the cardoons. So we'll just have to come back and check later for eggs. Checking back in on the eggs now. Looks like they're done laying. We've got one egg here from Roundy. Here's another egg from Little Poof. This is so cute how the ducks all just came up by the mulberry and squash pumpkins over here right now. Well, Peaky was 14 months old when she passed away, and it happened suddenly. We were outside feeding the ducks one evening over the 4th of July weekend, and about an hour later, when I came back out to check on the ducks, Peaky was just face down in a pool, and she'd already died. When we found Peaky in the pool face down, there was vomit around the pool, and that vomit contained these plastic fabric, this blue plastic fabric that's in the past probably been used as yard fabric here for gardening, and we just hate that stuff. We've been cleaning it up for years. We moved in here 4 years ago and cleaned that up for 3 years while getting ready to have ducks, and every once in a while we still find some of it as the ground moves around with the rain, or unfortunately it looks like our ducks are eating that stuff too while they dig their beaks in the ground and find it. But was that the cause of her death? No, it wasn't, and I'll get to that later. So there's 3 things that are high likelihood causes of death, and those aren't either of the things that did it either. It wasn't due to poison, or some kind of illness, and it wasn't due to a predator either. First thing that I did when I saw, Peaky motionless was to look around quickly to see if there was any signs of predators, and there wasn't. And then Wendy called the vet and had a necropsy done, as well as sending samples to the pathologist so that we can learn what it was. If it was an illness or a poison, we'd want to correct what was happening so that the other ducks wouldn't get affected. We'll read what we heard through the vet from the pathologist here, and that'll kind of explain what it was. The primary problem was Yolk Coelomitis. So this means that the yolk somehow made it outside of the general path and infected the rest of her body, eventually leading to an infection that caused her death. It's a shame to lose a pet, and all you can do is treat them the best that you can while they're alive. It's just part of being a pet owner. Well, Big Pooh says that it's time to have breakfast now, so let's whip something up for her. Where's your plate? Well, that said, we are okay with having three ducks for laying eggs because even with the three ducks, we get more eggs than the two of us need. And we're wondering how we could, try to give them healthier lives and have them lay less eggs. We already give them a maintainer layer feed that's 16% protein rather than a higher protein feed. And they also get to forage around for all sorts of food, and we give them produce every day pretty much too. So they don't have such a high protein diet. So we're thinking that would lower the amount of eggs they're forced to lay. But even with that, they pretty much lay eggs almost every day, even the white crested ones, which aren't known to be as good of a layer. So if you have any thoughts on how we could give them healthier lives, um, maybe diet or something else to reduce the amount of eggs they lay, prolonging their laying life so we get the same amount of eggs but over a longer period of their lifetime, I would be curious about that. Please leave that in the comments. Any other thoughts, please let us know. Does Peaky want to say hi?
I'm bringing her to the bug.
Oh, there's bugs. Ooh.
She was rolling in the bed.
96 degrees and we've just filled up another pool. It's 8 o'clock now.
still over 100 degrees. But the ducks see that the sun's setting, there's more shade, and they're definitely more active now.